What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Draconic Evolution? Infinity Minecraft. Alright, so in front of us is everything we need to finish off making the awakened Draconium ingots. And that's TNT, something to set it off with, a heart, a varying number of Draconium blocks that need to be charged, and the Draconic cores. So the way these work is you need 4 cores for every Draconium block you can use, and you can use up to 4 blocks per heart. So let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. And if you're curious, the way you do that is you just press the hotkey that's associated with placing blocks on the wall. Should be under Draconic Evolution. I have it set to P. I'm not sure what it's natively set to. I tend to rebind things to things that make sense to me. Let's load it in, but that's alright. So, let's go ahead, and I don't think you need to be in the end for this. If you do, I'm going to cry, but I'm going to come up here and go ahead and set this off up here because I don't really want to set it to a place where I'm going to see it all the time. I mean, we can go ahead and just replace it with snow blocks, but, you know. Alright. Actually, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is something like this. Do I need to have it set where it has 4 columns? No. But just for demonstration's sake. Alright, so let's go ahead and put our TNT down. Okay, so we're going to need to have these on the bar. We're going to need to have that on the bar. And I'm doing my best not to sneeze at the moment, so it's kind of miserable. So let's go ahead and put that down. And I hate blowing stuff up like this. Alright, so let's go ahead and toss the cores out. Okay, good. And then pretty soon I should be able to set these down. I'm not sure exactly when. Okay, I can now. Alright, there. Ooh. Okay, I'm glad I set it down when I did then. Alright, so that is what the ritual looks like. And actually those pillars worked perfectly. Alright, so now we have our awakened Draconium blocks. And I haven't done those windows over there. If you remember way back when we needed to replace the windows on the village that's down there. For some reason the native windows that are loading up aren't loading. So something's wrong with that texture. Alright, so let's jump down here and then we can upgrade some of our stuff. Now I don't really want to upgrade the weapons necessarily, not at this moment. And same with the armor. I talked a little bit about this last episode. But the idea is that the Draconic Evolution stuff is so powerful that it kind of makes everything pale in comparison. So if you have zombies attacking you, you can just let them hit on you forever, you know, and they're not going to hurt you. So there are certain things where these would be helpful, like killing a wither over and over and over again, but I'm not going to go down that path at the moment. It's going to be a while until we get to that point. Alright, so where is what I want to make? Also, there is... It's not the hoe. Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, the Staff of Power. Basically, it's everything in one. It's kind of ridiculous. But as you can see, yeah, it's just ridiculous, period. You need one of each. So, let's go ahead and make our pickaxe. That's an axe. I just want the pickaxe. So for this, we're going to need, of course, our Wyvern one. We're going to need a Draconic Energy core, which as you can see is quite expensive. But let's go ahead and I'm half tempted to just make a stack of these. I don't know if I have that many of the ingots though. 10 might be okay. Let's see. Alright, so we need to make one of these, in which we need these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need one of these. Alright, yeah, that might not be enough. Because we also need to make one of these, which takes... Yeah, okay, so we need 16 then. Okay. Wish there was a way to do this a little bit faster. I think scrolling up works. No. Alright. 16 of those. Which means we need 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. I'm waiting to run out of these ingots. I want to see. Oh, I still have 136 left and the powder that we picked up, so that's not bad. We'll still got a little bit left. Okay, can we do one of these now? Yes, and I guess I can drop those in there. So there's our awakened core. Now from there, where's our pickaxe again? We should be able to... Nope, that's the wrong one. I was like, that's not right. Did I not actually? Yeah, I didn't actually make that. Okay. And then from there, we should be able to. Oi. This one... I think I clicked on the wrong one again. Yeah, there we go. You know, I don't know if that's going to carry over. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, let's pull our books out of there first. Alright, inventory, and we'll pull this stuff out. I really need to get another fortune book, because I'm still using fortune 2. Okay. So then we can put it in here. And, ta-da! Draconic Pickaxe. And it holds 10 million RF. As opposed to 1 million for this one. Which actually isn't that big of a deal. Because I have this one, which holds 80 million, so... I mean, I guess it'll allow you to stay out there longer, you know, but at the same time, it's like, well, you know. I don't think I'm going to be out there mining that much. I mean, maybe, but not likely. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the config for it. So, you can void junk with this thing, which is kind of cool. I'm always a little bit hesitant to do that. I like having everything come into my inventory and then I can get rid of it from the system later. But yeah, you can sit all the junks over here, or all the junk filters over here. So it'll say, I don't want cobblestone. Which is actually really cool. And that's not cobblestone, obviously, that's smooth stone. What else it does? We have size that goes from 1 to 1, 3 to 3, which is what this one is. 5 by 5, 7 by 7, and that's as high as it gets. Okay, I thought it went up to 9 by 9, but I guess not. But yeah, 7 by 7 is actually a really large area. And just to demonstrate it, let's head over to this area that we were working on previously. Now, our generator is... Our reactor is moving along nicely. I just wanted to show you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That was not very good at... That's a demonstration. Maybe here would be better. Yeah, that's a big area for just one head of your pickaxe. So... Then the great thing about it is you don't have to hit it that size all the time. You can adjust it to whatever you want. Which I wish you could still do the shift right click with that, but unfortunately for some reason they don't want you to be able to do that. Or they just didn't think about it. So you can also change the dig speed modifier, which can be very useful because sometimes if you just, you know, are messing around a bunch and you just kind of accidentally plow through something you didn't mean to. Also, those are awesome. Alright, so I'm going to get the next thing set up and then we will be right back. Alrighty folks, so there is one thing that is really important to get, and I'm going to jump down here. I meant to do this between cuts, but it didn't work. But yeah, so there's one thing that you really need when you're building on a size like this, or just opening up a new room, or really doing pretty much anything. And that is, well, something we can't access yet. But yeah, so we need a decent amount of work in TholkienCraft, before we can get the wand cap that I want. And that, of course, is equal exchange. Alright, so we are going to start off, well, I am going to start off by scanning a bunch of things, because that's kind of what you need to do to really get anywhere in the current version. Oh, that actually holds different in this version, or in this pack. And it's just going around. I can't learn anything from that. Can I learn anything from this? Nope. These things are too advanced. So to understand this, you see in the bottom right hand corner, you need to study plants. So I need to go around and find a bunch of things that I can scan. And it's very tedious, honestly, when you've done it. I mean, it's kind of cool at first. The sources of life. So, water. Ta-da! We have 4 water research points. Nope. But yeah, so I have to go around doing this until I find, and there's 2 of Terra, until I get enough research points to actually use. Now, I actually like the research game just fine. I'm going to need some more things before I can start doing research. But when you've done it multiple times, it is very, very painful. Just because it is so time consuming. I mixed that up somehow, and I'm not really sure how. But anyway, so I'm going to go around doing that for a little while, and then we'll be back. But I do want to say, in the next version of, what is this? I'm not sure which TholkienCraft version this is. Is it 4? I'm honestly not sure. I was hoping to see it in here. Where are you? Nope, it doesn't tell you. Just TholkienCraft. Okay, I think it's 4. Might be 3. But anyway, in this version of TholkienCraft, it's, it can be tedious after a while. Going after ARA nodes can be kind of tedious. That's not the kind of thing I'll show it on camera once if we get too far into it. But in the next version of TholkienCraft that's coming out, it's still a work in progress, but the research game is still there, but you don't need to run around scanning everything. And I imagine a million people rejoicing over that. But yeah, so I'm going to run around do that for a little while, and then I will be back. Alrighty folks, so I'm having a hard time finding Invictus, and it's kind of key to finding researching everything else. So we are going to do something that's going to make it a whole lot easier for me. Alright, so we're going to need gold, but we need gold nuggets. That's not how you spell gold. Alright, so we've got gold nuggets here. Oh, I don't have it researched yet. Looks like I have to use iron. That's unfortunate. Do I have iron nuggets at all? I've got 6, which is not going to be enough. Alright, I shouldn't need that many, but that's fine. Alright, so we're going to need 2 caps, and we're going to need a stick. And this is how you make your most basic of basic wands. Alright, so we have an iron-capped wand here. Now, we don't have anything for it. Hopefully this works. I'm not sure if I need to charge it first, but let's check and see. Alright, so now we need to make a table. And it's not any ordinary table. It is this one right here. So we need 3 planks, or slabs, and 2 planks. Alright, so that is not difficult to do at all. Now, do I have any slabs? I've got a few. Okay, and as far as I know, it does not actually matter. The combination, yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so let's go ahead and just set this right here for now. I'll make a room for it later. Oh boy, that is bright. I'm not sure I like that. We might need to find another texture for that, because that is just kind of crazy. I saw it in here, and I was like, surely not. Maybe it's just a messed up... Oh, holy crap, that's very colorful. Alright. So, with this, I should be able to then make one of these. Alright, so I need 2 of these and some scribing tools. And I might have been able to actually make this straight off. Don't remember if that was flashing or not. For some reason I was thinking it was. Alright, so I need 2 tables. Can I actually just do 1, 2? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. And I'll just put this right here like that. And I need some scribing tools, which were paper, alright, ink, and a bottle, I think. I'm looking to see if oh, it's got table in there. Alright, what if I type in scribe? Yeah, there we go. Infuse scribing tools. Those aren't implemented yet, though. Alright, we should be able to... Oh. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. I don't have any bottles. Okay. Well, I've got glass here. No, I've got some bottles. Oh, it takes a file. Okay. And those are used to hold essentia, by the way. So, there we go. Now we have what we need. So, I believe it's... I'm trying to remember. Is that right? Yep. Okay, now we have Invictus. Alright, so as you see there, this is another way that you can get the elements, I guess, that they have a specific name, aspect, that you need. If you know the combination that it takes, and thankfully, if you do, let's do this. Alright, so if you, it's like a shift click. Nope. You should be able to, maybe when you run out of it, you can do it. It turns into a ghost one and you can just make it from there. I'm having a hard time remembering because it's actually been a while since I've done all this sort of thing with TolkienCraft. But you can combine different elements to make stuff. I don't know if this actually makes anything. Oh, it did. It made Tempestus, which is the little lightning bolt right here. But you can do this to research a whole bunch of different things. And this is extremely helpful because the prime aspects are much easier to find than, you know, some of the rare aspects in here. So, and also if you ever run out of one of the rare ones, you can just combine it and get more for your research. So we will get into this in a little bit, but I need to build up some aspects before we actually start doing that. So I will be back in just a second and then we will proceed.